Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to control things, the more they slip away? But when you loosen your grip, when you stop forcing, suddenly, life begins to align effortlessly. In this video, you'll discover the Stoic art of living, not through passivity, but by mastering your inner world to attract everything you desire. Imagine trying to hold water in your hands. If you squeeze too tightly, it slips through your fingers. But if you keep your palms relaxed and steady, the water stays. Life works the same way. The more you try to force things, the more resistance you face. But the moment you let go, everything begins to fall into place. This doesn't mean giving up. It means understanding reality. The Stoics knew one truth: control is an illusion. The only true control you have is over yourself. And when you master that, nothing outside of you can shake you. If you want to attract success, happiness, love, or anything meaningful, this is where you begin. 1. Free yourself from the need for a specific outcome. Stop suffocating your desires. Think of life as a candle flame. Cup your hands too tightly, and you'll snuff it out. But hold them gently, just close enough to protect the flame, and it thrives. Most people sabotage themselves because they care too much. They obsess, overcheck, question every delay, and that desperate energy repels the very thing they want. Stoicism teaches us amor fati. Love your fate. When you stop clinging to outcomes, you become calm, strong, and magnetic. Ironically, when you no longer need something, it often comes effortlessly. Have you noticed this? When you chase someone's attention, they pull away. But when you stop needing it, they come closer. It's not just relationships. This applies to money, success, happiness. Relax your grip and life responds. 2. Shift your perspective, because reality mirrors your internal world. As you begin to reshape your inner lens, you realize life is not something to force. It's something to flow with. 3. Timing is not yours to control. Modern society has convinced us that everything must happen fast. We crave instant success, immediate progress. If nothing changes in a month, we panic. We compare ourselves to 19-year-old millionaires on Instagram and suddenly feel like we're behind in life. But the truth is, real success has its own rhythm. The oak tree doesn't rush. The river doesn't panic about reaching the ocean. Everything in nature unfolds at its proper pace. The only thing that disrupts it is human impatience. Trusting divine timing means letting go of fake deadlines. Just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will. It simply means you're still being prepared for it. And here's the paradox: when you truly trust timing, you stop stressing. When you stop stressing, you enter flow. When you're in flow, things begin aligning naturally. If you've been grinding hard but still feel stuck, maybe you're not doing it wrong. Maybe it's just not time yet. Life isn't punishing you, it's preparing you. 4. Desperation repels. Calm intention attracts. Most people act from fear and lack. They chase love, money, success with that desperate please pick me energy. But it never works. People, and even the universe, can sense desperation from miles away. Instead of acting from need, act from purpose. Walk like someone who knows their worth. Speak like someone who knows they'll win. Move like someone who trusts the right. Things are coming. Here's a simple check-in. If you're doing something out of fear of missing out, it's desperation. If you're doing it because it aligns with your long-term vision, it's purpose. One attracts, the other repels. Think of a lion. It doesn't chase frantically. It watches, it waits. And when the moment is right, it moves confidently, decisively. Be the lion, and soon everything you seek will start moving toward you. 5. Let go of the illusion of control. Trying to micromanage every outcome will exhaust you. The Stoics said, some things are up to us and some things are not. The key to peace and manifestation is knowing the difference. Think about this. Have you ever wanted something so badly that you obsessed over it? A job, a person, a goal. And what happened? You stressed, overthought, tried too hard, and everything felt off. It didn't happen at all. That's because desperation repels. Control pushes things away. But people who let go, who trust the process, attract. They move with ease, and life moves with them. So stop fighting reality. Let go of the obsession. Once you let go of the illusion of control and stop forcing life into shape, something magical begins. Life starts flowing exactly as it should. 6. The universe is generous. Align yourself with its abundance. Most people live from a mindset of scarcity. They believe there's never enough, not enough money, not enough time, not enough opportunities, not enough love. And when you believe in lack, your brain starts looking for evidence everywhere. A missed opportunity, a failed conversation, a delayed result. All of it confirms, see, there's never enough. This creates a self-fulfilling loop where you unknowingly repel abundance. Stoicism teaches, focus on what you do have instead of obsessing over what you lack. Seneca said it best, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more who is poor. Want to attract wealth? Stop acting broke. Want to attract love? Let go of desperation. Want more opportunity? Stop believing it's rare. When you shift from scarcity to abundance, your mind begins working for you, not against you. You start noticing opportunities. You begin walking differently, speaking differently, attracting differently. Abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you tune into. When you stop clawing at life like a starving man at a feast and instead behave like someone who already has enough, life gives you even more. 7. Act with focus, then detach from the outcome. Many people misunderstand manifestation. They think it's about sitting still and hoping the universe delivers. But that's not how it works. The Stoics believed in action, but they also believed in detachment. That's the sweet spot where true manifestation happens. Epictetus said, do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to. Rather, wish for them to happen as they do, and you will be at peace. In other words, take aligned action. Move toward your goals. But once you've done your part, let go. Want success? Work for it. But don't obsess. Want love? Show up, but don't force it. Want wealth? Make smart moves, but stop stressing over every detail. And here's the paradox. When you release your grip, the results come faster. Think about it. When were you most attractive? When you were desperate? Or when you were confident, detached and calm? When did money flow easiest? When you were anxious? Or when you were open and relaxed? The key is to move with intention, not desperation. Act with purpose, but detach from the outcome. That's where your true power lies. Relax, let go. Watch the magic unfold. And when you deeply internalize these Stoic principles, you'll begin to manifest something far greater than success alone. When you begin to act from calm confidence, when you release the need to control every outcome, something incredible happens. The things you used to chase start chasing you. You're no longer desperate. You're no longer in a rush. You become grounded, magnetic, and unshakable. Life doesn't get easier because the world outside changes. It gets easier because you change. No more forcing, no more begging. Instead, you learn to relax, let go, and trust the process. And that's when everything you've ever wanted starts to come your way. Not because you pleaded for it, but because you became the person who naturally attracts it. You no longer try to prove your worth. You are worthy. You don't chase success. Success is drawn to you. So now, move through life like a king. Calm, focused, intentional. And watch what happens. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, please hit like and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. See you in the next one.